Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
May I know your full name?
Yes, my full name is Sakshi Parihar.
How may I address you?
You may call me as Sakshi.
Okay, Sakshi, where do you come from?
I come from Delhi. It is the capital city of India, which is really famous for its monuments and fast food.
Okay. Do you work or study?
I do both. I work as well as study. I am doing my master's in English literature.
Okay. Which subjects do you study?
I study English, British literature, American literature, and Canadian literature.
Okay. Are your subjects interesting?
Yes, they are pretty interesting. Although I do face a lot of problems studying American literature, but overall, yes, they are interesting.
Okay, Sakshi. Now I would like to ask questions on language and books. What languages can you speak?
I can speak three languages, which are English, Hindi, and one of them is my regional dialect, which is Pahari.
Okay. What languages you would like to learn in the future?
I would love to learn Italian in the future because I want to travel to Italy and Rome. So I think it'll be really helpful there to communicate with the locals. And it seems really interesting to me.
Okay. How are you going to learn this language?
Well, I can easily learn language on my phone from an app called Duolingo. It provides you information on various languages, and I can take lessons on YouTube as well. And if I'm really serious about that language, then I can also join a language institute.
Okay. What is the most difficult thing about learning a language?
The most difficult thing about learning a language is to adapt the accent actually, because we're not really comfortable with different accents in the world. So,
Okay. Do you think it's easy to learn vocabulary?
yes, it is easy to learn vocabulary. You can take help online, on Google, on YouTube. You can talk with your friends. You can read multiple books and watch TV shows to learn and adapt to new vocabulary.
Do you often read books?
Yes, I read a lot of books actually. As I mentioned that I am a literature student, so I have to read a lot of books. I am an avid reader, I would say.
When do you read books?
I usually read books whenever I'm traveling in the metro, whenever I'm going to work or coming back home, and sometimes in the evening with my tea. And if I am really tired and I cannot sleep in the night, then I also prefer reading at night.
Okay. Are your reading habits different than in the past?
Yes, definitely they are different than in the past because in past I used to take multiple books at a time and used to read them simultaneously, and I couldn't get one thing. But now I take one book at a time and read it thoroughly, enjoy it, try to relax myself, and adapt the whole content.
All right, very well. Have you ever read a book that has been adapted into a film?
Yes, actually, I've read a lot of books like that, but one book which I really remember closely is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. It has been adapted to a Netflix movie as well as a series, but obviously, I love to watch movies, so I prefer that movie because it has a lot of great Hollywood actors like Timothy Chalamet and Saoirse Ronan.
Okay. Which do you prefer, reading books or watching movies?
My first preference will always be reading books because it's easier to read books to get into that environment and you can physically smell books and it's a good experience. But sometimes when I don't get time, I watch movies.
Okay. That's all for part one, Sakshi. Now I would like to give you a task card.
Okay.
Here is a question. You have to speak on the topic for 1 to 2 minutes,
Okay.
and you will get 1 minute to prepare. You
Okay.
can make notes if you wish to.
Okay.
I hope you're ready now.
Yes, I am.
Start.
Okay, so I have to describe an unusual meal. So basically, I'm not a foodie. I do not like to try different foods. I like to be in my comfort zone and eat the same kind of things again and again, even when I'm going out with my friends or with my family. But one time I remember around 2 to 3 months ago, I went out with my family for a dinner and we went to this restaurant called Sarvana Bhavan, which is very famous for its South Indian food. And we all love South Indian food, and I'm a great fan of it as my mom cooks it at home. So my dad wanted to try something different this time. So he ordered this particular sambar called Vendakai Sambar, which was really new to me. I haven't tried it at all, and nobody has tried it at my home. So I thought it. I was skeptical about it, but when they brought it, I saw lady fingers and okra in it. I was like I was still confused about it, but then I tried it. It tasted sweet, which is not supposed to be tasted like that because sambar is tangy and sour. But it was tasting sweet and it had a little weird texture of okra in it, which was not really a great taste. And I felt pathetic after eating it. I kind of felt like throwing up. My brother also did not like the taste, although my father, on the other hand, he loved it. And it was really unusual for me because I've never tried anything like that. Even my mom makes it, she never puts ladyfinger in it. So I think it was the experience which was really unusual for me. And I don't think I will ever try it again or tell anyone else to try it.
All right. Thank you, Sakshi. Now, I would like to ask more questions.
Yes.
Do you think having dinner at home is a good idea?
Yes, it is a great idea to have dinner at home because not only it strengthens the bonds with your family, but you can get healthy food because obviously your mom or your dad cooks it, so you know what's going in the food, and you can share whatever that has happened in your day. You can share about your problems and things like that. Also, there's a famous saying that a family that eats together stays together. So I think it goes well.
Okay. What are the benefits of having dinner together?
There are numerous benefits of having dinner together. Actually, you can get to know the family members really closely. You can also share and you can tell your problems. And as I mentioned, it strengthens the bond above. And also, there is a report which has mentioned that family who eats 1 or 2 meals a week together, their kids are less likely to adopt any sort of alcoholism or any drug addiction.
Okay. What fast foods are available in your country?
There are numerous fast foods available in my country. First ones are samosas, fritters, dumplings, noodles, and golgappas, which are very famous. And there are also international fast food chains which are developing in my country, like Subways, KFC, McDonald's, and Domino's.
Why do some people choose to eat out instead of ordering?
Um, that's a good question, actually. A lot of people prefer to eat out in a restaurant because it has numerous benefits. Because while you're ordering your food and you're taking it out, by the time you get home, it gets cold. So you don't want to experience that. Some people want to have nice warm food with a good ambience, so they can have that. And the texture also changes if we are taking the food away and waiting for some time to eat it. So
Okay, so why they are ordering outside instead of cooking by themselves?
because it is easy, I would say, because a lot of people are working these days. They do not have time to cook, to come from work and cook and do all those of things. So that's why they prefer to eat out.
Do people eat fast food at home?
Yes, actually, a lot of people eat fast food at home because of famous food delivery apps like Swiggy and Zomato has made it pretty easy for people to order foods at in just one snap and at their doorstep. So yeah, and also in COVID times, people were trying different foods, making different fast foods at home as they could not go out. So yes, it has become a trend, I guess.
All right, Sakshi, that's all.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.